The Chiefs, along with Washington, the Jaguars, and the Jets, are the 4 teams yet to cover a spread this season. In fact, over their last 14 games, and this includes the playoffs, Kansas City just 2-12 against the spread. In that stretch, they've won only 1 game by more than 6 points. It's the best bet in sports right now is take the points with whoever the Chiefs are playing, because we all, I think, have this vision, maybe even in Las Vegas, of the Chiefs as being one thing, and over the past, whatever it is, 14 games, maybe they've been something else. What are they?
They are what their record says they are. When you watch the Kansas City Chiefs right now, forget the names, okay? That's where we're so enamored with the names, Mahomes and Tyreek Hill and all those things. What does the film show us? The film shows us this team is struggling on defense and a team that can't protect the football. The quarterback has turned the ball over. They have, Clyde's had Hilaire fumbling the ball. That's a recipe for disaster, regardless of how much talent you have on defense. If you can't stop people and you turn the ball over, guess what? You're not a very good team, and that's what the Kansas City Chiefs are right now.
Louis, let me ask you, again, they're 1-2, and they were somewhat fortunate, to say the least, to win that one game against Cleveland with the mistakes the Browns make. I mean, when we say are there concerns about the Chiefs, we understand that's relative. No one's sitting here thinking, are they going to wind up 3-14? But based upon their own standards and expectations, are there concerns?
Yeah, there's concerns. Look, I think, and there's different levels of concern whether you're talking about the offense or defense. Look, I think offensively they're going to be fine. Patrick Mahomes is just going to have to make sure that he gets things going as far as not turning the football over. But I think on the defensive side is where the issues really are. Look, if you take it from back to front, the secondary got exposed against the Chargers. I think when you're talking about them going up against high-powered offenses, do they have enough coverage people to deal with the top receiving corps in the NFL one-on-one down the field? Mike Williams says no. Keenan Allen says no. You don't have enough to deal with us in your own division. Then they can't rush the passer with effectiveness right now and really put quarterbacks under duress. And lastly, but maybe most importantly, when teams decide to just line up and punch them in the mouth and run the football, they have no answer for that either. So that's taking it from back to front. Really, it starts from front to back. However you want to look at it, whatever order you want to put on it, though, they've got issues on that side of the football, and they better get them squared away some way, shape, or how. Otherwise, this offense, which I think will get on the right track, is just going to go to waste, and they're not going to be able to get back to the level that they want to.
Bart, I've had people on the show here this week tell me that they're a team that sort of thinks they can flip the switch on anytime they want to, and maybe they're finding out that doesn't work that way.
Well, like, it's the same thing, make you laugh, make you cry, right? And you got to think that success isn't owned, it's leased. And every day that work has to be put, it has to be done. And, you talk about Mahomes, the no-look passes and things of that sort. Usually those are things we see that his guys come down with. But just this year, the football guys have said, well, this one's going to be tipped, and turnovers and tip balls change games. And you talk about they're not able to protect themselves because defensively they can't stand up for themselves, right? So you think about them not being able to get, meaningful stops, field position, but also this offensive line trying to come together. We know the names are legit. We talk about Tooney. We talk about going out and making a trade for Orlando Brown Jr. But like D. Wood says all the time, offensive line is about chemistry, cohesion, understanding that nonverbal communication, seeing fronts and blitzes the same way. I think they're struggling with that right now to come together as a unit, and I think it's putting duress on Mahomes and getting him off his spot and got him running for his life, something we've not accustomed to seeing him do.
Absolutely. I totally agree with that as well. I mean, when you got basically a whole new starting 5 and they're starting to play together right now, it's going to take time for them to come together. Sometimes
it's the not so sexy stuff that winds up being the problem, and that may be the problem in Kansas City. I like that phrase. I wrote it down. Success is not owned, it's leased. Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.